What up, gamers? Fence here, and welcome back to Wuthering Waves. So, yeah, let's go ahead and listen to more of these poets. Rimbod.
Farrell's gone mad. He ought to have hidden the truth in our secret study. Why would he slip this dangerous knowledge into his poems and hand them out to children? We ought to have buried the truth.
Buried the truth.
What are you thinking?
It just occurred to me. Is that our mastermind's true aim? Not only to bury the past, but also to silence those who know the truth. Like you. To that end, he stirs panic to deepen Ragonese prejudice against the Poet Society, using this opportunity to create monsters born from our words. Words and music are weapons without form.
I like that saying. Because yeah, that's true. You know, it can inspire people to do something, at the very least. And here's Farrell.
I knew this was to be our fate. From the moment we uncovered that lithograph, I knew it would come to this. Still, I have no regrets. But if the Sentinel's true form is a flying steed, what does that make the Imperator we've pledged our faith to? All this time, we've been living nothing but a lie.
The Order's stance is that the Poet Society concealed blasphemous works. Yet the Order themselves concealed the lithograph's existence. What were they afraid of?
The Poet Society discovered the Sentinel's true form.
That's right! You must have seen the Sentinel in the inverted tower. To keep the Sentinel's true form a secret, the Order ruined the Golden Anthem's reputation.
Oh?
The melody is fading faster now and becoming unstable. We should leave. We can continue our discussion later.
Oh, we're leaving the Sonorosphere already? We're falling. Oh, no, we're still here.
Where is this place? A study? Ciaccona, are we... Ciaccona? We must have gotten separated.
Uh-oh.
Ciaccona did say even a slight misstep could draw us into other melodies. Am I...
You are to build a home here, like seabirds. Dwell upon the water, just
I was about to say.
countless stars dot the night sky.
I feel like every time we get separated in the Sonorosphere, it just ends up being like the memories of like the resonator that we're with. You know, like with Chong Liao, and Carlotta. I assume this is Ciaccona's like memories.
I don't know if what I'm feeling is right or wrong.
It sounds like her.
They were clearly the Sentinel's cantors. Why would anyone call them criminals who insulted divinity?
Is that little Ciaccona? That's so cool. Man, they normally don't make models of like
I've never seen
the younger
before.
versions of
So
characters.
different from what they used to write.
It's only Chong Li so far, right? I think Chong Liao, like he had a model, but it was like the generic, like ghost-like model.
Do not place flowers on my tomb, for I do not rest beneath the stone.
I wish they did more of this, but at the same time, I can maybe understand if they don't.
I am a dawn that breaks through thorns.
Because, you know, maybe, you know, they're only like seen like one time, usually.
I am a nighthawk of wings of flame.
But it does make you get immersed,
soaring
just seeing like an
towards
actual
the
model of them.
celestial steed, whose praises I sing and whose true form I behold.
Celestial Steed, the autumn's night's brightest constellation, shrouded in legends. A poet of Golden Anthem once wrote, I am a nighthawk of wings of flame, soaring towards the celestial steed, whose praises I sing, and whose true form I behold. Such imagery always evokes Runisida's Sentinel, but why soar towards it and behold its true form? Maybe the poem was intended to convey some message.
A flame, celestial steed, true form I behold.
Let's follow her for now. Uh-oh, hold on, my monitor is freaking out again. Optional. Investigate the first floor for more clues. I mean, sure, why not? I do want to look around. Oh, geez. Okay, never mind. Maybe we won't. I just don't feel like reading a lot, man. I'm sure I'll get immersed if I read it, but I'd rather, for the Let's Play sake,
The night sky
show
will
something
be
more pretty,
illuminated by wings
more
of
animated.
flame, and I shall be reborn in immortal poetry.
Because they cannot banish the truth, the Order of the Deep instead banished us to the sea.
So yeah, she did knew the poets. That's them being banished.
Our thirst for truth is why we were cast out. No matter what, remember this. The truth will always exist. And the truth is gold that is unafraid of the fiercest of flames.
I can't get through, but the sounds are coming from over there. What is this place? Who are you?
She's always been distant and aloof, but her true melody is both heavy and fragile. Ciaccona Toccata.
Toccata.
As long as you still draw breath, lift your eyes and look. With this poem, your life is eternal.
So can I read it again? Like, I can't tell if she's like calling herself Ciaccona. Like if her name was actually from something else and not her birth name. I can't tell. Okay, we got loading screen now. Are we gonna go to Ciaccona's perspective? This is how it works in these Neurosphere, man. It's always like this. Yeah, we've been getting less of them recently. I feel like at the beginning of the game, there's always been Sonorospheres, but you know, every now and then in Renacita.
Rover? Rover,
Oh, I just woke up.
are you alright?
Uh,
Finally, I got you out of there. You must have been drawn into a different melody on our way out.
wow. I don't know why. Just seeing her right now, she looks so stiff. Like less animated than before, in my opinion. I mean, I'll recount what I saw in the study. Why not?
I just walked into a study and ran into a strange little girl. She seemed quite taken with the Poet Society's work. She mentioned a name. Ciaccona Toccata.
I see. I don't know who you met, but Toccata is my family name. As I said before, for family matters, let the past stay where it belongs. Just call me Ciaccona. We don't need to overcomplicate things. Well, we have made some progress. The melody we were in gave me a hint on what to do next.
Next up is the Order, right?
Yes, seeing as they banished the Golden Anthem, we might find more clues in the Cathedral of Mercury.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if that scene was meant to be something, or is it because she said Ciaccona? Is that why Rover reacted? Because she realized that that was Ciaccona, like young Ciaccona. I'm guessing it's that. Yeah, I thought there might be something more to it. Can we fast travel here? Yes, I can. All right. And we're back in the city. That's where things go a bit weird with my performance. All right, yeah, we can fly. I forgot we got the wings, right? So how do we equip that? Because I finished that event, but I never
To which stage will life
like got
guide
around
us?
to
Let me be-
equip it.
Let me be there for
I'm guessing it's
everyone
here.
as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Oh, here it is. The Laureate. Heck yeah, dude. I want to see like
To which
Brant
stage
and
will-
Rocha equip it because
To
when I
which
first saw
stage
that,
will life guide us next?
I thought it would match them very well. Especially Rocha. I think that's her colors too. Let me I forgot to equip it on her.
Hmm.
Yeah, I thought the laureate matched her very well. And this was obtainable via an event. I didn't even know this was a thing. I didn't even know that was there before. Okay. Yeah, I want to see it, man. Where is it at? Flight. I want to see Rocha fly with it. I just feel like it'll be matching her a lot. Oh, here we go. Oh man, I'm sucking at the flying. But yeah, we got it. Nice. Alright. Let's go. Some kids here. This a choir? Is that what I saw?
Have you found her yet?
It is a choir.
No.
She's not here either. Greetings, sisters. Might I ask, have you seen someone dressed like us who likes to walk with her head down?
No. Razor doesn't like walking with her head down. She must have gotten into some trouble.
What are you all doing here? Those are some very fine robes.
Thank you for the compliment, madam. These are our ceremonial robes. We're rehearsing hymns to sing at the ceremony. Racer is our lead chorister. We took a break from rehearsing to play hide and seek, but when the time ran out, we couldn't find her.
Oh, I haven't heard this music in a while. That's the one inside the... What was it? Like whatever that one place that the Primus was at?
Maybe she got mad at us because we sang badly. She hasn't smiled at us much since rehearsal started.
Can you tell your big sister here what hymn you're rehearsing?
The teacher says it's a hymn to honor the brave knights and the sentinel's guidance. But Razor says the hymn was written by a bunch of criminals.
You and Ciaccona realize that these criminals are in fact members of the Golden Anthem.
Well, which way did Racer go? We can help you look for her.
Really? She went that way.
Okay. Over there? I thought they were pointing up the stairs. Okay. Oh? Is that the person there? Been hearing the humming. I just realized her horn is broken. I wonder if we'll get the story to that.
Such a beautiful voice, isn't it?
Yeah, her right horn.
You're the laureate. And you are?
My name is Ciaccona.
A friend of mine.
Don't be scared. We're only here so that you can finish your game of hide and seek.
Hide and seek, right. Myron and the others are waiting for me. Sorry I've caused you trouble.
How about a little chat first? Something's troubling you. I can tell.
What? Of course not. The ceremony is coming up, and the choir still has so much to rehearse. I'm fine.
Young ones today have so much talent. If I had the chance, I'd love to learn how to sing hymns. You know, our laureate here definitely knows how to sing hymns.
I do not. Yes, I do. I guess I do. Just tell me what's troubling you.
It's just... Before the performance, the choir has to listen to the same music, recite the same lyrics, and do the same rehearsals every day. What's more, the hymn we're practicing, it was composed by bad people. Teacher calls them heretic poets. Myron and the others never complain. They're always eager to sing praises to the Sentinel on stage. But now, their dreams are all dashed because of me. Myron, Patero, and Shia's voices are in perfect harmony. But I can never keep up. and I don't like this hymn. Myron and the others are too young to realize that heresy is a grave offense. But I know.
Too young. You're young.
I just don't understand why the Order wants us to sing songs written by criminals. The more I thought about it, the more out of rhythm I became. In the end, I could barely sing at all.
But your singing just now was beautiful.
That song just now. I've already forgotten how it's supposed to sound.
Well, what do you think a hymn should sound like?
A hymn, as the books state, is a song of praise for the sentinel who leads the lost to the abundant lands.
No, not that. I mean, how does it make you feel? Try to remember what you were feeling when you were singing alone in the corner just now.
Oh, I didn't want to hold everyone back. And I really wanted to help everyone have a great performance at the ceremony.
Then hold on to that feeling. Let's rehearse again. You don't have anyone sitting in on your rehearsals, do you?
Uh-huh. No.
Well then, the laureate and I will be the first to hear you perform.
Oh, that was a transition. With the birds. That was cool. Another inspiration thing. Oh, here we go. I really hope we don't get time gated, man. I just want to go like just straight. Songs of the old days, songs from the past are sung once more. However, the choir's performance seems to have encountered some trouble as their pure voices are drowned by the chattering crowd.
This is a cathedral. That's the choir on stage, with the Poets Society leading them. Looks like it's a ceremony of some kind. It sounds like...
Well, if the first one doesn't work, I assume it's the third one since we chose the second one before. A song to glorify the Order's reign.
On the surface, yes. The Order certainly upheld Raguna's prosperity and stability. The poets, praised for their songs to honor the Sentinel, earned the Order's favor. Despite their banishment, their works still serve the Order's cause today. But this, my friend, doesn't strike the right chord we need to follow. Simply knowing the Order once stood with the poets doesn't reveal the true reason behind their banishment.
If the Poet Society was once connected to the Order, why were they banished? Oh, there's the... You know, we never got the reward for the last one. I thought I couldn't choose it for some reason. See, that was the wrong choice. Replay story. Or I can resume from the choices. So wait, I never... I mean, I kind of want to choose this. I just want to see what happens. Like, do we just continue on, like, with the main story with that? Oh, we resume from here. I thought we resumed the, like, you know, the normal cutscenes. Anyways, if I had to guess, the third one is probably it. Nothing but pointless noise?
Vanished and forever stripped of the right to sing for the Sentinel and the Order. That much is true. The Order's records say as much. But there's still...
Yeah, I think that's
something
wrong.
missing.
I wish I
If
could
such
see
an
the
important melody is
answer.
lost, we won't be able to find the link between the poets and the Order.
It's all over, but the more you stare at the empty stage, the more you feel a crucial melody is missing. Yeah, I think that was wrong. That was such a weird answer. Alright. Uh, I mean, yeah, I wish we could have seen the choices and then spent the inspiration from there. And now I'm all out of inspiration. A triumphant victory song for the knights. And look at that, we can press return too, so... Yeah, this might be a quest where I need to go back and forth at.
It sounds like a song celebrating the knights who defeated the
What the
Tacit
heck is that
Discords
slap?
at Whisperwind Haven. Wait, someone's approaching the stage.
Uh-oh.
Degenerates! Arrogant hypocrites, every last one of you! You have no idea what happened! Not at all! Has the Order reduced our sacrifices to mere tales to be told over tea? The Sentinel's blessing! Ah! Where were you when we fought the Tacit Discords at Whisperwind Haven? Where were any of you? Where was the Sentinel? We didn't fight for the Sentinel or for the damned Order. We fought for ourselves. You're nothing but hypocrites.
Wow. You know, I feel like I don't normally hear voices that angry in these gacha games. Like, they all kind of sound like, you know, somewhat tame. I don't know. I'm trying to think back. I don't remember anyone sounding, I guess, that angry. That one felt very angry. Like, there's a lot of, like, emotion to it. Like, if someone was angry, I don't think they were that deep with their tone.
This is madness! Who is this madman? Someone remove him from here immediately. Do not be deceived. All knights who rode into that battle wielded swords sanctified by the Order. They fought in the name of divinity.
What he said about the common folk, is it true? Tell me, were they also sent to fight at Whisperwind Haven? I must see it for myself.
What a mess. I suppose this incident is what changed the Poet Society.
The cathedral's gate is open. We should leave now.
Strange. Why is this passageway so long?
That's her.
This is the same study I stumbled into in the Realm of Melodies.
Afternoon tea! Yes, please. The odd tea and biscuits, miss. I'll reapply the medicine once you've finished. Next time,
Medicine?
no more climbing walls. Understood?
Oh, because she fell?
It wasn't just for fun. I was trying to... There, I understand. You've always been a curious child. You saw something terribly interesting and snuck out to take a closer look. Wait. Is it raspberry? My favorite. Huh? Ow! Look at this. This book says the flower doesn't live long. But that's silly. I know it can survive the coldest of winters. Maybe one day, I'll become a great bard. A proper one. Who never makes mistakes like this. Miss, this study is a secret. You must never tell a soul. I understand. But I've always wondered, why do people say they're guilty? There are so many interesting poems and songs here. Why won't Father let me see them? Oh, you'll understand when you're older, miss.
Father is capitalized, which I think normally it's not normally capitalized unless it's supposed to be like a title. The common folk once criticized the Poet Society works. The poets themselves wondered if their creations were telling the truth.
Oh, what splendid singing! Even the laureate was enraptured.
Yeah, thumbs up from the laureate.
Racer did wonderfully. Thanks to you, I figured it out. Sincerity is what truly matters when we pray and sing praises to the Sentinel.
Yes, a hymn isn't just a few lines of history. It is shaped by your feelings and experiences. A hymn may differ in each person's eyes, but its resonance and meaning are universal. I hope you'll give the audience a spectacular performance on the day of the ceremony.
It's a weirdly weird camera angle when you have this leaf kind of like in front of it. Quaister Reza leaves to rehearse with other children. After she leaves, Ciaccona starts doing something.
So, what did you see in Reza's melody?
The hymn's backstory.
The Poets Society was
Oh, look at them.
criticized for glorifying the knights over the common folk during one of their hymn performances. Their assumptions were challenged, so they traveled to the knights' encampment at Whisperwind Haven to verify the truth for themselves.
This incident may have been the turning point for the Poets Society. Did you find any other clues?
Say nothing, or I strayed into a different melody again. Yet the pass of Ciaccona.
Next time we venture into the realm of melodies, perhaps we should tie our hands together to stop you from getting lost. If the Order's choir is pointing us to Whisperwind Haven, then that's where we'll find more clues. Let's go.
Yeah, she really doesn't want us to linger into her past. Alright. Going to Whisper something Haven. If I can find where that is again. Yep, here it is. Okay, I'll go there. Yeah, I hope I'm not like time gated from the choices. I also don't even know if I can even get the rewards now from that first one. I was just following the tutorial. I wish I didn't spend like all the inspiration like at one go. I should have.
I've heard of these nights during my travels. This should be where their old encampment stood.
Yeah, I should have just.
There seems to be any instruments, poems, or music here that carry the memory of a melody. Let's try searching the area first.
Uh oh. While they're battling it out. Let's see. Absorb. Oh, what? Was this it? Oh, this. Forgot about this mechanic. There we go. Be absorbed into my children's book of fairy tales in green eggs and ham. There we go. Okay. Oh my, more notes. I guess I'll read this, why not? Hahaha, bravo! Let us sing another to this occasion. With Laguna City behind us, at long last we've arrived where the knights once set camp. Oh, those marvelous knights living in the way of Korlachi? Korlachi? We build bonfires at night and admire the windmills during the day. We play music and sing together under the turning sails. The town folks call us the bonfire bards. When the windmills come to rest, we'd go chasing along the rivers and lakes, but above all these, there's nothing like flying across the field on a clear day. From the air, I glance down at this land wrinkled by time. Sunlight blankets over the pillars of the night's collapsed ruins, where a thousand-year-old tree stands in a silent vigil, with its roots sprawling across the stone crevices. As the wind carries me across the lake surface, the reflections of the red roof tiles of the Eglet town gleam and dance like pomegranate seeds scattered on top of the sheets of blue silk. A red-topped windmill overlooks the town, slowly turning and beckoning homebound travelers. Very descriptive. Okay.
These bonfire poets were no doubt members of the Poet Society. The note says they had wandered the area looking for inspiration.
I need inspiration too.
To find the melody, we should try to follow the route they once took. Perhaps inspiration will strike us along the way.
And maybe we can gain some too for the choices. Whoa. How convenient. Head to the last spot depicted in the record. Alright. Over there. Hopefully don't get caught by those trees. Alright. Let's go wall run up here, or maybe not. Just automatically teleport up.
This was the last stop on their route. Oh, the view just now as we soared in the sky was just breathtaking. What is it? Has anything come to mind?
It's the wind.
Oh, yes. How did I miss that? The wind is the finest recorder of melodies. It rises from the primal, churning endlessly, echoing in our ears without end. I believe the melodies left by the Poet Society were witnessed by the wind, and it will carry them to us.
What are you doing?
Playing a tune, of course. I want to capture the mood they must have felt when they were here. I'm curious as to what they left behind.
Ciaccona plays her instrument, the wind steers, and the melody of the Poet Society fills the air.
Rimbo and Selena must have returned to Raguna by now. That lithograph of the Sentinel's true form. It has to be here somewhere. Did that gentleman guide us intentionally?
Gentleman.
Who was he? Backpack stuffed with papers claiming to be a common artist traveling in search of inspiration.
Cristoforo? Is that him?
Yet he spoke like a nobleman. But I can't afford to think about that now.
It sounds like Cristoforo.
If not for his help, we'd still be singing praises to a full Sentinel. He's right. We cannot continue to sing for the Order anymore. We must enlighten the people of Raguna. They deserve to know the truth. The Knights of the Order defend only the Order's interests, and so the time has come for us to become knights for the people of Raguna.
It seems someone told the poets the truth about the Sentinel, and even suggested they stop singing solely for divinity and begin singing for the common folk as well. On the surface, what our mystery man said makes perfect sense. He even has knowledge of Imperator's true form. And this hidden lithograph is evidence the poets were telling the truth.
Okay. Here we go. Investigate.
Is this form of the Sentinel the same as the one you saw at Avon Oleum?
Maybe the top half, like the one half of the body. The majestic steed carved on the lithogram graph looks the same as the Sentinel you saw before, like twins. Well, this one looks like it has legs. I don't think it had legs, right? Or I guess the one with the mermaid tail, I guess that's the fake one. I just didn't see the I guess the back part when when Imperator when we saw them at that one beach area. I'm guessing that's supposed to be the true form, right? I've only saw like the front part. Well, yeah, I guess like twins.
So the poets were indeed banished for uncovering the Order's secrets. Even under interrogation, they held their silence. It wasn't until they met this mysterious man and learned the truth that they chose to become Knights of Raguna. Resentment and curses are not songs of their own style. As for the true mastermind, we still have no direct proof linking him to the Order. We must confront his lies and put an end to these daemon incidents. But once the truth of the Golden Anthem at Imperator is revealed, it will no longer be just a matter of daemons. But is now the right time?
The will of the people is strong. This mastermind is so sure that the lies about the Sentinel will go undiscovered and that no one will easily believe the truth. The truth exists to be uncovered. All we need is to plant the seeds of doubt in the people's hearts and let them take root.
Yes. Let's get going then. We'll go back to Margarita's. It's where our story began, and it's where it must end.
Are you about to finish things out here? It's kind of curious. Maybe like a Sonora Spear will appear. Alright, Margarita. Hello?
Miss Margarita!
Well, hello. If it isn't Rover and Ciaccona.
And she looks so cool with her design. It feels like a missed opportunity. Like, I don't think I'm guessing she's not a Resonator, but I would love to see her, like, in combats in a way. But, you know, this is also fine too, where she's just in the background as they cook. The two of you already know each other?
Oh, Miss Ciaccona is a regular around here, you know. I've even asked her to perform a few times. Helps bring in the crowds.
Actually, I've come to ask a favor of you today, Miss Margarita. I'm sure you've heard the rumors circulating lately about the Poets Society's legacy. There's something important we'd like to share. Could you help us gather everyone?
Not a problem at all. Did you make any big discoveries? I'm so curious about what actually happened. It's driving me nuts.
Margarita agrees to your request and begins to gather an impressive crowd. You and Ciaccona take your place on an impromptu stage, the curtain poised to rise.
Over. We'll begin when you're ready.
Let's do it. I believe in you. Oh no, I don't even have enough inspiration though. The stage is set. You are back at Margarita's, ready to uncover the truth behind the demons. But instead of announcing the truth, Ciaccona asks the crowd a few questions, claiming the answer will be revealed at the Odyssey Opera House in the following day. Your guess is that she's trying to gather a bigger audience, but today is but a raise of the curtains.
The poets did board the Pilgrim's sail, becoming the stars of their own final act. We all know how that tale ended. A great fire consumed the ship, dragging it to icy depths, and the poets of the Golden Anthem with it. But hear this. Banishment did not breed hatred in their hearts for our city, and the flames did not scorch a curse into their music or poems. If you wish to hear their true voices once more, seek them at the Cathedral of Mercury. The children there still sing hymns written by the poets of the Golden Anthem, and yet, not a single daemon has appeared. Even as those poets faced their end.
I don't have enough. They did not surrender to hatred.
As the fire filled the ship's cabins, they penned their last poems with death drawing near. Perhaps they were greeted by the Sentinel in their final moments. Or perhaps they fell silently toward death. If the poets truly meant to curse Raguna, why would they write such obscure poems? Why not simply leave their works behind in Raguna? No. Their last words were hastily written as the flames closed in. This charade, it was carefully crafted, twisting their work to conceal the truth. We already have... No.
You notice Ciaccona deliberating something.
Tomorrow, at the Odyssey Opera House, I will reveal the truth. Until then, I thank you all for your patience.
So was that right, I guess? I don't need to choose the other ones? Okay. That's good, at least, for me.
This can't.
Previously.
Sorry.
Have to go.
Oh my.
Loria, is this all real? What do you mean by the truth? Did you discover something?
I guess because of our status, they'd rather go to us.
The poets of the Golden Anthem, they were...
Oh. Cristoforo?
A fascinating story indeed. You've certainly piqued everyone's curiosity. The speech you made just now, you're implying the poets of the Golden Anthem were framed and their works deliberately misinterpreted.
Exactly. Someone used the story of the Golden Anthem to stir the public's curiosity. This is what created the daemons.
If memory serves, official records of the Order of the Deep state the poets were charged with blasphemy against the Sentinel. Surely you're not suggesting this was all the Order's doing? I dare say, such remarks would be considered a grave crime, punishable by banishment.
Are you from a noble family? The city's elite have a habit of siding with the Order.
The music changed.
I'm afraid you misunderstand. I admit, I do get that question quite often. I am but a traveling playwright. Your presentation brings me back to a play I wrote in my youth. A group of birds, locked inside a cage. Convinced they will never fly, they do nothing but stand on a perch. Then, one day, the cage door opened. The young birds flapped their fragile wings attempting to fly, but plummeted to the ground, one by one.
That's sad.
Many consider their fate a tragic one. What say you?
Sounds like a
I
very
see it
pessimistic
differently.
story.
Even if they met their end falling into the abyss, they still had a chance to glimpse the sky and spread their wings.
And what of those who chose to remain in the cage, having witnessed their predecessors fall to their demise? Will they dare to reach for the skies after realizing the cost of choosing to fly? Does the truth exist to protect or to harm? That is the question. Miss Poet, I look forward to tomorrow's arrival.
No, Carlotta. Yo.
A splendid retaliation. I witnessed all of your performance. Like everyone present, I too eagerly anticipate tomorrow's arrival.
How's everything on your end?
As expected, the Order's fingerprints are all over it. According to our inside sources, it was none other than acolytes from the Order who salvaged the poet's lost works from the wreckage. They've long known of their existence and hid the poems in the Order's library. It's possible this was a sham all along. Choosing to make it public now likely means they're using those poems to obscure the real truth. Now, considering the fact that the untraceable article first began circulating among poets, musicians, and playwrights alike, I think it's fair to say its author is a regular of such secret circles. He may even be the resonator we've speculated about. His collusion with the Order is why these rumors are allowed to run rampant in the streets. I'll have someone follow this secret circle's trail and see what we can find.
Splendid work.
We should also share these findings with Ciaccona. As a poet, her insights would be much appreciated.
You search around but find no sign of Ciaccona. Why is she gone?
That's strange. She was just there a moment ago.
Yeah, Margarita, do you know where she is?
Just like when we were children. Gone without a trace, and she and her family disappeared without even a goodbye. Miss Margarita, have you seen Ciaccona?
Miss Ciaccona? She was squirreling off towards the harbor earlier. I thought that's where you were meeting, so I didn't say a word. She did look quite down, though. Never seen her wear such a gloomy face before.
Thank you for letting us know, Miss Margarita.
Why don't we split up and look for her at the harbor?
Okay. Let's just run over there. The harbor is here? Oh yeah, it is. Just on a mini-map now. Okay. Earlier before, Ciaccona walked to the harbor.
The young birds left their cage, flapping frail wings as they fell to the ground.
I never thought his words would reach into the depths I sealed away so long ago.
Coming here implies you worry about tomorrow's outcome.
Heck.
You intend to reveal
It's really haunting
the truth
her.
of the Sentinel to the public. But that revelation, it comes with a price. One you've paid before as a child. Remember?
Oh my.
This is the past.
And here I thought you'd be much wiser than this. You know the dangers of pilgrimage, yet you all still cling to the same reckless path. Tell me, what drives such stubbornness?
The truth has its thorns, and the Golden Anthem has already paid its price. Do you wish to relive their fate?
Is that what you're trying to tell me with your play? But you know nothing of how the Golden Anthem responded.
Allow me to share the answer, Sir Acolyte. Do you remember
The very first voice from the heavens. The one the people of Rinascita kept alive in their hearts as they built their homes on this land. Surely you've seen The Golden Bough, yes?
The Golden Bough.
A play where people from various clans wear masks, singing and celebrating together. An occasion you now call Carnival.
An ancient epic poem of Rinascita. It pioneered blending various regional folklore with the tales of the Sentinel, including the first accounts of the Carnival's origins.
And what of it?
It is words and songs. We are not your enemies. What you face here is something that is hard to describe, something I call reverberation. It exists forever. You can never defeat it.
You pitiful fool. Off to the seas with that reverberation you believe in so dearly.
The Order of the Deep seeks to banish us to the seas because they know they can't banish the truth.
Hear that? The bell they tolled. I will be the one to carry its sound forward.
Is she also part of the pass? Is she also interacting too? Or is she just like talking to herself? I think she's just talking to herself. Oh wait, no, there she is.
The parallels, so striking. Just like the day the Poets Society boarded their sail. You, Ciaccona Toccata, blaspheming against the Sentinel.
See, this really did happen, like, later on, when she was, I guess, an adult.
So this is the resonance they babbled on about. After all these years, another group of fools is ready to march down the same path. Why are there always those who believe the Sentinel is some damn horse?
Whoa. That lightning.
The poets were at least clever enough to hold their tongues, but you have the nerve to parade your blasphemy through the streets. Almost makes those poets look noble by comparison.
Is that so, Sir Acolyte? I do hope you dream of this sentinel of yours every night, then.
Spare me your sarcasm, you insolent bard! You're nothing but a mouthy relic, the last of what remains of your wretched family. Do you not repent for your crimes?
Ah, so you've already tasted their fate, haven't you? You and your family, banished in the name of blasphemy. Such a dramatic turn of events. As cantors of the Sentinel, both the Toccata family and the Poet Society committed the same crime. Tell me, what is the connection between you and those poets?
You're nothing but a figment of my imagination. None of this concerns you. It was a price we were willing to pay. We have no regrets. When I was a child, I lacked the ability to prove the Sentinel's true form. But now, with the inverted tower shifting and the prophesied laureate among us, I believe the opportunity has presented itself for the truth to be...
Opportunity. Indeed. The moment of choice dawns once more. Do you intend to repeat history? This time, dragging Rover along with you, boarding the pilgrim sail and clinging to hope as the storm carries you away.
I don't know. But I guess maybe we'll find out next time, because we're about to reach the 15-minute limit. Yeah, I think we'll be able to finish this off in the next video if it's like, you know, the same length as the other stories. And then we'll do that new game mode. I do want to try that out because, I mean, hopefully there's more variety. Like if it's like that Dream Link thing, at least with the ultimates. I'm not sure about like the whole party members fighting with you. But yeah, if those ultimates, I hope they have more animations of those because I thought they looked so cool, man. And I saw that we have G on there at least. I hope that it features maybe everyone there now and not like the select few from before. But yeah, guys, that'll be for now. That's game.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.